They say the early bird catches the worm, but around here, the early explorer catches a view you'll never forget. Just look at that sunrise breaking over the peaks. Heidi-ho, everyone, and explorers, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of ExPat PI International Explorer Series. Today, we're diving into video number 2 of our journey, and we have one heck of a road trip lined up for you and me. We're heading down the legendary Kennon Road here in Baguio, making our first big stopover at the Lion's Head to see the iconic landmark on the side of the road. From there, we're cruising further down the canyon to chase some water at Bridal Veil Falls in Tuba. We're tackling these winding mountain switchbacks with our trusty steed for the day, the Yamaha NMAX 155cc. It's the perfect nimble ride for these canyon curves and switchbacks. We'll explore the falls if there's any water, soak in the views, and we've even got a couple surprise stops planned on the way back up for you. So strap on your helmet, fire up your engine, boom, and let's get rolling. Shall we? Come on, join me, won't you? Comes this famous tunnel. Popular around here. I don't know what the name of the tunnel is, but it's pretty cool. Here we go. So I pulled over because look at this mountain and all the little landslides that it's had over the years. All the water flowing from the top, causing all these little river fissures to come down the mountain. Isn't that cool? And it flows right down into the gully, which is on the other side of that. And I thought that was pretty cool. I just thought I'd stop and show y'all. All right, we continue the exploration. Let's go, explorers. Okay, now you might be asking, what in the world is that on the side of that mountain? Well, it's not really rocks. It is a net. The Filipinos are very, very ingenious in trying to prevent landslides coming down onto the road. So they've gone ahead and put up nets. As you can see, these green nets here, as far up as they can go to prevent the vegetation and the rocks from falling onto the road. Great idea. The United States would do that. And then here's the gully down below and the little river. It's not really flowing that much. It will next month. Now, another interesting fact you'll notice along these roads, I've pulled over to tell you this, is there are no speed limit signs. So there really is no speed limits. You know, it all depends on what you're comfortable with. I'm comfortable with about 35 to 45, depending on the curve of the road. And I've had a couple people pass me, but not many. And I'm loving this drive. It's a beautiful drive down to Bridal Veil Falls. But yeah, I just want to stop and say, no speed limit signs. Go at your own pace.
Wow, Cam, I finally get to take some good pictures.
Okay, then where we go? We get kind of halfway over. I'll show you down below. What's going on over there? To the right. What's going on over here to the left? Beautiful river. Not too crystal clear though. Okay, let's make our way over. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak. Go, we're almost there. Here. Alright. And we have hit dry land once again. Wait a minute, there is a little something flowing. A little something something. As you can see, trickles down into that nice little pool down there. Give you a panorama here where I'm at. Hello, Dougie. Alright. So we'll come back again, and this little trickle will turn into a tidal wave. See when we come back in August.
Well, those are some great photos.
So I just wanted to stop here and say that as I climbed from Camp 1, which is where I was down where Bridal Falls was, each camp, Camp 2, Camp 3, all the way up to the top to Camp 8. I'll explain the camps a little bit later. But as you go from Camp 1 to Camp 2 to Camp 3 to Camp 4, it gets a little cooler each time. So it's a little cooler here than it was back in Bridal Falls by probably about 2 or 3 degrees. And then each camp gets a little cooler, a little cooler, a little cooler till you finally make it up to Baguio, and it's like 74, and down here it's more like 88. So that's pretty cool, pardon the pun. Well, you will never guess who I met along the way. Look at this. The biggest Shrek I've ever seen. And then next to him is a regular sized Shrek. Now who'd have thought you'd see Shrek on Kennon Road on the way up to Baguio? Not me.
Wow, what an adventure! But it's time to head on home now, back to the cooler climes of Baguio and my mountain hideaway. Until next time, explorers, we will see you all next week. By the way, explorers, do you know the Muffin Man?